Bruh. The fuck is that gif? Also, why is this so fucking loud? Okay. Watch this. Greatest run of all time. Run 25 is the run that wins. No, I saw that. I saw that and it was like, I should never go live ever again. That thing is fucking cursed. Okay. Now we got perfect IVs. Now we're gaming. GMO starters. I can't do anything without my GMO starters. Fuck though, Big P. Cool. I'm assuming with perfect special attack, that's a guaranteed range now. Like, GMO starters are at the very least going to make this fight slightly less miserable. Yeah, fuck the Big P. It's just Big P. We would like a missed fire blast? Okay. You can't try that quickly for the Munch Gambit. I also think we just like immediately lose, which is quite funny. This would need to be like 5 bite flinches in a row. What does this teach you, kids? Don't do drugs. Unless you can bite your opponent 40 times in a row. No, that's a GG. Okay. Yeah. Wow, GMOing my starters really helped, guys. GMOing my starters really changed that first fight. Ooh, doing a little bit of a Soul Link? What game you playing? I'll stop playing this game after attempt 100. Sword and Shield Soul Link. Interesting. How are you gonna do, though, like, wild open areas for encounters? Are the big empty areas just one encounter? Because he has sword and I have shield. That makes sense. Best way to do it. Damn. You kids have it easy. You can just make a new profile on your Switch and have a new save file. Back in my day. Also, we can see the team order being different, even though it doesn't matter in this fight. But back in my day, we... Oh, really? Okay, so it's not even a guaranteed range at maxed IVs. Yeah. Each area. Okay, that makes sense. Also, what up, Overtail? Yeah. So even with, like, perfect IVs, this fight is still miserable. Oh, wait. It's probably actually helping hand Psychic, if that's not the range, so Gloom doesn't get to put anyone to sleep. So I think it's double up, turn 1, double up on Big P. Double up on Big P. I wrote Pig B in my notes. Big P. Helping hand KO Gloom. And then Endgame. So this would be just like Crunch, Protect. Yeah. Well, the Houndoom has a Cherry Berry. That's why. Because initially, like, our strategy was, I think it's try for double protect here. Okay, we're dead. Yeah. I think the initial strategy was playing it slower, but because so many runs are going to churn through this fight, we just want to get our result ASAP. Damn, this game fucking sucks. Why am I playing this game? Shiny Claws were not that lucky in Griff Trade or Pokemon Find. Yeah, that's nice. I feel like you got to add something to a game with like that open world and do that. You hit dupe on. Oh yeah, what's the deal with that? Do you just reload your save? I don't know what the council approved option is for when you dupe your fossil in Run and Bun. Well, a Fire Blast miss, double protect, or a flinch. There's like a handful of things, or it's like there's a lot of things that can go right here. Like that hitting the range into Crunch Spadef drop here is like the best thing. You get to pick... What do you mean by you get to pick your encounter? And then it's Helping Hand Psychic to kill the Gloom before it puts anyone to sleep. Interesting. Crit that we didn't need. And then like Fire Blast Mist would be the best thing. And we get crit. Well, I'm so glad I boosted my IVs to max. That really, really has helped us so much in this game. Oh, true. So then how did you dupe it? I'm confused now over it, Tao. It's Hidden Power Fire. We did get offered a bug move. I forget what bug move we got, but we unlearned it. Because Weird Fossil gave B Tortuga. I'm confused. So is there like a fossil that can give you a bunch of different ones? So you can pick it, but you can't like fully pick it. Do you feel? Yeah. Yeah, the only way I could see this fight being even cleaner is if that bug move, like always, would one-tap Houndoom. Also, okay, I forgot to do the Jumping Jacks and squats. What up, Noel? Caracosta is kind of cool. Turtle Pokemon be one of my favorite genders. Okay, like Fire Blast Miss. There we go. Okay, I think this is a likely win. I don't want to say this is a guaranteed win, but this is a very likely win. I have no clue how the Weird Fossil works. I've never gotten it. Like Overtail, I'm probably the person who has gotten the furthest in Run and Bun that knows the least about Run and Bun. Maybe that's small at. Trade Evos work. Yeah, I think you should be able to trade Evo. Well, or if you want to be real fun about it, Mason, you can trade Evo, but the other person has to keep the Pokemon. Gives you a random fossil that isn't the Galar fossils. Interesting. Also, was bad out by someone in my class who randomly talked about it. Oh, you've a test tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. I missed that message. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, 2 trade Evos and keep the opposite. That would be fun. That really adds to the Soul Link level. Interesting. So, Overtail, then I'm guessing you're considering of like reloading your fossil and re-rolling the one you got. Spin a wheel for my starter. Yeah, you're just gonna say you got duped, you got fucked. Fair. This is the run though, by the way. Well, I think you two should pick different starters. I feel like that makes it more fun. So you guys just have to both collectively decide which starter you hate the most. Yeah. Or if you specifically don't want to go Sobble, so your early game is not miserable. But I mean, you're like fairly likely to get like a Carkol in that. Oh, also, how you doing that? Where like the encounters that you can just walk up to, can you choose your encounter that way? Yeah, you're gonna 100% fail. Would that like completely fuck you for the class, or just give you a bad grade? Okay. I didn't heal, did I? Did I ever get hit? Goat it. Double protect on turn 1. It's part of your final grade. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's the best way to do it. If you can't really, you'd have to like self-police of picking your encounters. Yeah. You don't think at all you could have like balled on the exam and figured it out? Oh wait, that one shot? Okay, wow. That's really good too. The juiced Umbreon Espeon makes this whole so much sicker. Also, I'm like no sound speeding through these fights because these are really clinical. Like that first fight, basically you either win or lose on the coin flip. And this one's the same way. Yeah. Science class. Osmosis X. Dude, I wish, I just don't, science doesn't click for my stupid brain, my stupid Scott, my stupid Chungus brain. Okay, I believe this is Umbreon balls the Hariyama, and then, which seems to almost always capture, and then we rip a Psychic into the Slaking coming in. Osmosis Eggs, he's that animated show about cells, or that animated movie about shells, right? Where it has that song about Kid Rock in it that talking about loving underage girls, right? So that's the P-Child Discord server. Yeah. Online stuff counted for attendance. What do you mean on, like, oh, we have to double protect here. Tom Hanks is really good. They told me to gamble it on a wheel. Yeah, that's a choice to let you, to make you go for one where you could get a dupe. 1738. Yeah, babe. You guys, this makes me feel like the things that go on in my brain, right? Oh, this is double protect again because this guy's not loafing. Yeah. Oh, for test. So you're saying this is happening post you got the dupe. I think that's fair. Now, obviously, if you get Archeops, I would assume you're less hesitant. I think the Leech Seed's over there, so I think we do this. Defeatist. Now, Archeops is real good. If Smallout is anything to be believed, Mason, Archeops is very, very good at Run and Bun. Yeah. Archibald Ops. My ops are Archibald. Okay, let's own this guy. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you do the right things. Defeatist? Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, as long as you just, like, click the right moves, this fight is a piece of cake. All right. Gamers. Decision time. What Johto starter do we want? Or what Johto starter do we want to wipe to? Croc? No. 2 votes for the Croc. I guess we go Croc. Oh, I get to do my jumping jacks and my squats. Let me actually heal after this fight. Do we know... which fight is the Croc? Bluno. Croc Armaldo lead. I'm assuming we'd want to lead these two. Boost the power of priority moves. It'd be called like Springboard or something. Every item sounds mid until you find the one Pokemon that really fucks up with it. 3, 4, 5, 6. That suppresses your ability. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then what would Galarian Weezing do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. We gotta go fight Bluno. Wouldn't know mid if it bit you in the dick. Overtop spitting. Yeah, this theme rules it even at double speed. Oh god. I feel like I'm having a panic attack. There we go. Okay, let's go fight Bluno. I think Bluno's over here. No, Quill's over here. Bluno's down here. Alright, let's see how this goes. I wonder if the better thing here is to just kill these motherfuckers right away and let... Well, I guess with this lead, yeah. I love the leads changing every single fight. It's so sick. I love not knowing what Pokemon I'm going to fight each time. Okay. Probably go Crunch here and then Shadow Rush here. It is really hit or miss with how some of these Pokemon translate to 3D. So, good to know order... that's unfortunate. It's good to know, and we lose our turn because of Shadow Pokemon. Nice. And we almost lose our Pokemon because of Shadow Pokemon. Okay, so this is going to be... Armaldo's moving last here. So I think this is... Gengar's probably going to double up. This is a little scary for Espeon to come in on probably double move. And random move from Armaldo that could be Fury Cutter. Surely nothing will go poorly here. That actually makes 1000% Gyardo. If we lose one of our evolutions here, we still probably go next. We go to the next fight. Look at that guy. Yeah. Then we just pray for Aerial Ace into the Espeon slot. Not Furry Cutter. I think Espeon is Giga Dead. Oh. Oh. Well, one of our evolutions died. Just wasn't the one we expected. Jesus Christ. All right. I think the bailout is Karate Chop. Well, we hit through. Oh no, because there's no way we're gonna hit through our anger mode, and then we have to catch the Croc. I like the interesting situations this game puts you in by getting bailed out by a capture. But I also don't like how often you need to get bailed out by a capture. I think we're dead. I think we are double dead. The dragon's dancing. Hariyama's not going to do what we want. And beautiful. Okay, well, we know Armaldo's third move now. Is that 3 kills for Armaldo? That is 3 kills for Armaldo. Fucking, I hate this game so much, bro. Okay, we're not fighting Croc next time. Holy shit, bro. Okay, what the fuck do you want me to look up? Osmosis egg? Oh, yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. Osmosis Jones. Is Tom Hanks really in that movie? Moonman? Alright. To hell. Wait! This theme does... Oh, wait, besides that part, that theme does still kind of fuck at 2 times speed. Okay, now I gotta pee. All right. What a good game. He's the girl's dad. Yeah. The only fact that stays in my head is like the Kid Rock song about dating underage girls that is in the soundtrack for that movie. I think that part even plays in the movie. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, they used a snippet that doesn't include that. It's like, no. Shout outs Kid Rock, I guess. Yeah, Trace Gardy seems really fun. Yeah, that sounds about right. You could probably insert like 5 different rock stars there. Okay, we got the good roll. We're in the good generation. We're in the super good generation if that's a drop. Nope. I like this game because it's just gambling. It's just gambling with Pokemon. I mean, that's sort of what Ranbats is too, if we're keeping it $1.50. Okay, Fire Blast miss. Okay, no crit. Crunch again. I think this is a likely win scenario. Guarding Mirage Tower. Nice. Actually, what's more likely, Double Protect or Bite Flinch? Double Protect is like 50%. Bite Flinch is like 30%. We probably get there. Yeah. Well, we're already into the 30s. Soon we will lap Emerald Kaizo. That is crazy. I'm gonna have to change my overlay to fit triple-digit attempts. Timer ball. My man caught a Paris with a timer ball. Is this supposed to be environmental storytelling, telling us how dog shit this guy is? You relapsed on League. No Overtail. That's how I feel playing TFT again. Just so much time lost into the sink. Dude, there's no game like it. There's no game like it, bro. It just hits. Riot Games, you can say what you want about the terrorist organization that is Riot Games, but damn, do they make a good game. Gwen is funny. I run with scissors. I run and bun with scissors. I think this is a pretty bad outcome for this fight. This is an unlikely win from this endgame. We need to get the double protect. Okay, we're dead. The trap house. Ah, good game. Boarded up windows and Trump signs outside. Is this the America that they wanted made great? Okay. I think the fun of this game is starting to wear off. I could see myself putting the save state after this fight. I feel like I've suffered enough on this fight in particular. But it does seem like... Because it's basically just gambling every time. It's like, even with maxed out stats, it's like, will we hit this range? And then how will the end game treat us? Maybe I should try putting Signal Beam back on Espeon. after this one, because PKXing this was actually not that difficult. I think if I just put Signal Beam on Espeon, I think this fight becomes... It might make this actually just guaranteed, which would be sick. This is work. Well, you don't have, at least you don't have to play an hour to get to this fight. And I do appreciate that the game gives you protect on everybody from the jump. Double protect? Okay, I think we get through. Actually, with not getting the crunch coming in, I mean, we either need to kill on this turn or get the bite flinch. Getting double protect and still losing would be a crime. What up, Munch? They signed the lead singer of Weezer to their team? Wow. They must really be desperate. Truck to Bali and roundabout in like 20 minutes. Yeah. Rivers, former Chargers QB? Danny Jones. Yeah. If I recognize the name of the player, you know they're old or cooked. Or they play for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is the only way I'll be able to identify the player. Yeah. Didn't Indy have like a all right quarterback after Peyton Manning? I can't. Andrew Luck? I feel like the guy from Memento. I've never seen Memento when you guys are talking about football. Oh, wait, I need to actually do the thing that I'm here for. Quite the resurgence ending. Yeah. Still, that's impressive. Like, I think my problem, well, no, I could probably do the early game of Emerald Kaizo pretty quickly. That shit's second nature. I just think we're learning in comparison to everyone else. I think I just play really slow. Yeah. Luck was solid. Me when I'm playing Run and Bun. Me after I get bailed out in a fight playing any Pokemon game. Yeah, Luck was solid. Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't really played Run and Bun's early game. I've played it like 3 times, if that. So I don't really know what's going on in that fucking game. One day I will return to Run and Bun. Well, I've made a resolution. It's probably good to say this on stream, so I have to actually stick to it for myself. That if I don't climb to Diamond by the end of Friday, I'm done playing TFT for this set, or at least like grinding games and trying to be like really good. And basically that means I have to climb like infinite today and tomorrow. Yeah. Well, you think that's just because you have so much less control in Emerald Kaizo early game? Like, you either just, like, get fucked. You either get fucked and reset, or you get lucky and get out. Yeah. Double damage crits is such a painful thing. Like, any fight in Roxanne's gym, unless you have, like, a perfect team, you could just die to any random crit and you're screwed. Yeah. Okay, let's see what lead we get on fight 2. I'm going to try Quilava again. I feel like Quilava might be our guy. Harry Mama. Okay, so this is capture with Umbreon Psychic into the Slaking slot. So this is protect on turn 2. The Black Aura. Harry Mama, protect. Oh, that's not it. That doesn't matter. Actually, no, wait. Did I just fuck myself? I may have just fucked myself. Because now we can't protect him. I autopilot in the wrong way. Juggling 2 kids is exhausting. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that goes on. I mean, we'd have to get, like, called out on the wrong side here. Nice. Oh, so that is going into Harry Mama. Okay, they're not going to die. That's good. Okay, now I think we're back to winning. Because then we just go attack here, swap to a guy who can protect. Yeah. Your run buttons early game, I feel like, gets a whole lot more fun because there's so many different things you can get. We've got a loaf. Now we actually double protect. I was talking about the protect gambit and not doing that. Which I guess lessens the blow of run and bun early game. That you get a lot of more cool stuff. Much less turning the dial, because I feel like in Emerald Kaizo early game, you're going to get the same shit every time. So you can basically speed up until it matters. There's like, maybe like the forest is one of the encounters that like would maybe get odd. Like if you high roll a slaking there or something. But like run and bun, if your early game encounters with run and bun and you hit like B or something, you're like, okay, time to lock in. I'm actually going to pay attention to my battles and not speed up everything here. Whereas with Emerald Kaizo, it's, wow, I caught my Gyarados. I caught my Love Disc. I guess the only thing in Emerald Kaizo is like if you hit the... oh, excuse me. If you hit the Talo, then you're like, oh my god, it's Talo time. And then you Talo all over the place. Diddy Ursa. Did we? Our Urstring we have in our current run of Run and Bun, we got in Hideout, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe we got a Diddy Ursa when we were doing New Game Plus. Also Diddy Ursa. Ouch. That's the way more annoying Pokemon for that to go on to. Because I don't think we can Shadow Rush. We might just kill ourselves if we Shadow Rush. Espeon's going to do a lot of damage. We might be able to get away with this. And he protects. Oh my god. I got owned. Go to Pikachu. Double protect my ass. Cool. Alright, this should hopefully clean it up. Cool. Yeah, and then like Runabout having the variety gives you like cool runs where you get like the Thinker or something in early game. You get fun stuff like that. Okay. But like all the cool non-traditional early game encounters of Emerald Kaizo are like bad. Like hitting Slowpoke early could be literally disastrous for your run. I think maybe we stay leading with Espeon and Umbreon here. Just so we can have the Hariyama to switch into in the back. Bluno. I don't want to fight Bluno again. I want to try Quilava. Quilava, I think, is the only one we haven't gotten past this. Who are we helping hand psychicking? Gengar? I think all of these guys have Gengar. Cool. Do we know the Caesar is Agility, Baton Pass, Swords Dance, Psywave? We do know this. And there's a Gengar in the back. Okay. I think... Do we know what item it has? We are afraid of this Caesar. I don't know if I want to T-Wave it, though. We know the Quillavia has an Amulet coin. Let's try T-Wave Capture. That's unfortunate. I think balling on turn 1 captures might not be the move. Hell yeah. Got all the content you could ever need. Okay, let's see what this Caesar is. I pray it is not Lumberry. It is not Lumberry. Good to know. It's Swords Dancing, though. Kind of scary. Let's go for a... Oh, we have Hidden Power Fire. Yeah, why don't we just try to mark this guy? Oh, why didn't we just do that? Ooh, and Crunch on the Gengar coming in. Okay, mental note. Hidden Power Fire, the Pokemon who is quad weak to fire. Good idea. And Umbreon again is really nice. And getting the burn actually good here too. Because I think this increases the likelihood that they're going to double up Umbreon next turn. A crit? Okay, no, this is sick. This is as good as this fight could go. Now all we got to do is capture this goon. It does suck now that we got that crit, that our Pokemon who can put statuses up is now burning to death and at low health. Okay. If we get this capture, this is the best run by a wide margin. Oh, goodness. We've got 4 Pokemon heading into Pyrite Town? Okay, this is a real run. Okay. Note here. Hit Seize with HP Fire. Okay. That fight might be the easiest of the 3, too. Okay. Wow, we have 3 Pokemon. I mean, we have 4 Pokemon. That only has Shadow Rush, though. Now, we still really don't know who we want to fight. Oh, we got to fight the Rogue next. Raichu, Sneasel, Hitmonlee. Maybe this is a... Christian could beat a Ben... Oh, absolutely. Isn't Ben Shapiro, like, fairly short? You have to fight the worst Chick-fil-A side. Kale salad. Why would you go to Chick-fil-A? I mean, if you're getting it with a burger or some chicken, that would be nice. But if you just roll up the Chick-fil-A to get a salad, just go to fucking... Go even to Whole Foods, buy a whole, like, pre-made salad. You're going to save money and probably have a better salad. Well, that guy said scram. Might as well scram. I love Arizona, bro. All right. Who's ready for Walking Simulator? We have to walk all the way to the end of the city, find out that this is the guy that we're getting a cutscene of that we have to battle. Yeah, this... fun fact, Reed, this Pokemon game is actually based off of Arizona. The first US Pokemon-based game we get, and it looks like a fucking wasteland. Okay. We wiped this rollerblade guy last time because I accidentally hit A, so let's not fight David Foster Wallace over there. Ah, Arizona. Is that... Oh my god, it's the Grand Canyon. Oh my god. Bat chest. Alright. Incredible. And now we walk all the way back. Okay. We don't want to do the Roller Boy fight. That has an explosion Shadow Torkoal. If we do that fight, we double protect. But then it's like, why would we ever do that fight to get the Shadow Pokemon there? Because it will die. I do think the Moonman, you were right the other day, that like the ideal plan is to have 6 Pokemon going into the Colosseum. Okay, let's hope this is Hitmonlee Sneasel lead. I guess my fear is like Shadow Ball Sneasel decimating Espeon. I mean, we could just capture it forehead. I'm just so afraid of all these random fights where we can die. But I mean, we're just slowly building up our knowledge base. I also did not take good notes on this fight last time because we got bowled the hell out by Bayleaf. That's huge. That basically a free turn 1. That's so huge, bro. Okay, and we're faster than Hitmonchan. Can't one-shot, though. That's got to be going into Harry Mama. Okay. I think we have Harry Mama try to stand their ground. And Shadow Rush here. I think that's the most likely we get actual damage off, and then we kill this guy because we're faster. Don't fake out Espeon. Okay, that's great. That's actually super sick. Okay, so then we get a free turn. Okay, so something that we basically already knew, that this game doesn't have run and bun levels of fast, slow, kill AI bullshit. Yeah, that's not in Base Emerald, so why would it be in this? This also means we need to get Espeon the heck out of here. Please, for the love of God, actually attack. I think we probably go Umbreon. Can't count on the Shadow Pokemon to do anything. Well, he might be dead. If they double up on Harry Mama, he is definitely dead. But I mean, this is just, it's a double battle moment. That might be seeing a kill in the Espeon. Okay, that's good. Yeah, go to bed, Overtail. Drop is not fun. They actually swing? And they hit? And they kill. Wow. Okay. We've really got a run going here. Nighty-night. Crawdaunt. Flygon. Okay, Hariyama is going to be getting doubled up here. So they need to go out. We don't have a great swap. I mean, Espeon coming back in is not the worst in the world. I think they could be fine taking 2 hits. And then, who is a bigger threat? I mean, Raichu is going to be frailer, so we're probably more likely to get through that. Glad that didn't crit. If Espeon survives here... Ah, okay. I spoke too soon about this run being in a good spot. Damn. Yeah. Okay, what do we want out? I mean, you have an ice move. You have a pretty decent... We could have maybe swapped Sneasel in there instead. That might have been a little bit better. Espeon's probably more high value. Largely because it is not a shadow Pokemon. Yeah. I think this is Icy Wind and... we only get punished by this. Nah, I think probably Crunch plus Icy Wind might be enough. Okay. And this thing is Quick Claw too, we have to remember. Yeah, that didn't do jack shit. I don't think this does jack shit, the Flygon either, but having speed control is good. That was more than jack shit. I was considering helping handing it because it hits both sides, but okay, this is random slot. Ouch. That is a super dead Sneasel. Yeah, okay. Declaw, Flamethrower. I mean, just seeing that, I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna say less so that we want to use Sneasel right away. Okay. Well, we can definitely kill Raichu next turn. The question is, will we be able to... Do you think this Flygon has Earthquake? I think we probably like Shadow Rush. Yeah, I'm going to double up into this slot. Because we don't know what's in the back. Them being faster and not having the self-recoil is good. And now let's actually note down this time what is the final Kadabra. Ooh, wait. I think we unintentionally owned this guy. That was sick. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I do think the speed control would be nice. That's going to be into Umbreon. That can't be its highest damaging move. Why would it click that? I guess it was just like maybe overlapping rolls, random shit. Yeah. Why did I click Thunder Punch on Flygon? I deserve to die. I deserve to lose Coal Lava here. That was so fucking dumb. That was so fucking dumb. Why did I do that? Get 7 more encounters in the square, so catching them and sacking Sneasel seems ability. Yeah, I'd believe that. Because this is the only one we, like, have to do, right? Shadow Rush might kill ourselves. I mean, this run is already cooked, right? Okay. Well, we've made it past this fight twice. Yeah, I'm more agreeing with what you're saying now. Like, Sneasel just being a good mon for this fight would be good. So it's only Hariyama and Umbreon left. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just about to say. That the next thing we need to do... Oh my god, a fucking cutscene. The next thing we need to do is... try another battle. We have to identify the least dangerous battle in the square and start by doing that. It honestly might be worth, like, even if the run... even if the run is already dead, like we wipe, to just click into all of these fights and see what they have. Where can I heal up? Oh, I have to go all the way up. Like, even if it's like an off-the-record fight, basically. Because we don't want to do the Torkoal fight, because the Torkoal is just going to kill itself. Like, that fight, I think, is basically worthless. Because we're not gaining any Pokemon from that. We only have Pokemon to lose from that. The Torkoal might know other moves than Boom, but probably not. If I know Sinister Hooded Figure, that Torkoal only knows Boom. Yeah. And we can't do the Colosseum now. Okay, no, we could jump right into the Colosseum. Oh, wait. Why would you let me? Yeah. Well, that's not true. There is some survival AI. I'm assuming the AI base is based off of Emerald Kaizo or Emeralds, like Smart AI. I believe we fought that guy and we fought that guy. Let's see, Red Cowboy Hat. Let's see what Red Cowboy Hat's got to offer. Banger. No, I was saying not the cowboy hat is purple. That the jumpsuit is red. I wasn't saying the hat was purple. Come on. I'm colorblind, not colorblind, you know? Colorblind, not blind. Alright, Liba. Purple cowboy. Is it more fear strats? Rats. Pupe. Okay. How do we want to deal with fear strats? I did say, well... oh! What if we do this? Okay. So keeping Hariyama alive is really important. Oh, and it doesn't have no focus. Oh, that was weird. Ouch. That skin is rough. D-Dance Pupitar. Yeah. I guess we do this. And we pray they double target Espeon. Oh, you're right. So it could have a focus item. Ooh, called out? Called out? Okay, wait. Hariyama is kind of sick for this fight. We may have found the point of attack. Okay. We're actually, like, starting to make progress in these fights. Is this going to be Shadow Sunflower? That sprite looks so bad. That model looks so bad, bro. Espeon dead. Nice. Oh my god. Hari destroys this fight. And then Psychic Pokemon. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, Hariyama is ludicrous in this fight. Okay, we get a free Protector in here because this is likely going to be a double up. Yeah. Sometimes the AI does that and I don't get it. Like, there's no world where they both don't see kills on Espeon. Yeah, Hariyama is insane for this fight. Okay, I think we hedge our bets and we go Great Ball with Hariyama and we try the double protect with Espeon. We do get the double protect. Now they decide to target Espeon. Okay. I think it's gotta be Great Ball again. And then... yeah, maybe... I think it's probably Bite instead of trying for a triple protect. There's a world where it might even just be better to kill this. I mean, down to a 2v1, though. All right. We've still got ourselves a run. Hariyama is a fiend in this fight. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could lead Fake Out. Lumberry. Oh, free Lumberry too. We could hypothetically lead Fake Out, Capture, and then like if we have 2 Pokemon with Protect too, we can still like play out the rest of the fight. Yeah. But the question is, how much do we want a Torkoal? That's crazy that we won that fight with 2 Pokemon. Sunflora, Laron. Okay. You can fight her before Kale. Would that be good? Yeah, I guess. Because, I mean, Hariyama or Espeon did really well in that fight. Maybe that is the route. We go her, then Kale. Okay. I like where your head's at, Moon Man. Yeah, I do think the path through... the most optimal path through these goons is the ticket out of here. That's up to you. Let's go Tutu next. Let's see what Tutu's got. Wow. I'm glad they asked us if we want to fight. Diogo? Diogo? Saint Performer Diogo? What the hell is this? Okay, who am I more likely to kill with a Fake Out? I mean, probably you? Follow me, center it. Okay. Okay, you have followed me. Ooh, you're probably right. That is Belly Drum Extreme Speed. You think this is a whole Belly Drum gimmick fight? This might be a Belly Drum Follow Me fight, right? I mean, I bet you Shadow Rush. I think we try to kill this, right? Do you think this one taps Espeon? That's a yes. Well, if we know that one taps Espeon, we can protect there. Attract. Ew. Please hit through. Oh my god, he's not even attacking that guy. How can he be immobilized by love? It's not even the right guy. Since the Stratus not fake out the center. Well, that's here's the question, right? How does follow me redirect work? Like if we kill, well, no, who moves first? Espeon moves first, right? But Espeon didn't do enough to KO it. So it's not like if we targeted the Zigzagoon ends on kill, so wouldn't it still go into that slot? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so the question, I guess, is who else could we lead here? Yeah. I mean, we have Icy Wind, but that won't do enough. You know what we could do? We swapped a Hariyama on turn 2, so we can fake out the Goon the turn after. But then we'd have to definitely kill the Cenorat. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. I'm just the most sad. Croc gets dive, not surf. Okay. This fight, now we know, is scary. We don't like this fight. It sends us back here. Kill me. Okay. That one is too... I'm also sad we didn't get to figure out what the Shadow Pokemon is for that fight. Okay. We're going to do some scouting. And see what else we can learn. Have we fought you? I think we have fought them. Green hair... Nover. Green hair. Rider. Nover. Mega Beedrill. Oh, Apom. Shadow Apom. Beedrill. Okay. I mean, again, it's like more fodder. You can't imagine this is like hard though, right? Like killing a Beedrill can't be that difficult. Nor capturing an Apom couldn't be that hard. Fearow. Yeah, like look how much Fake Out does. Like we should check. We can learn everything about them. We can learn some things about them. Pickup, really? Salac? Also interesting, given what we're going to get access to. This is going to get attacked by Fearow. I guess we could have killed the bee. I'm just more afraid of the Fearow. You going to kill yourself? Damn. Espeon is just such an unfortunate Pokemon for this game. Krabby? Some of these fights are weird, bro. This guy just came in, right? Apom, wait, actually, Apom's moveset, Endeavor Beedrill. Apom's moveset is kind of nuts. Fake Out, Thunder Wave, Shadow Rush. Very good. Oh, well, I mean, it can't do damage for shit, but... Yeah. I mean, that's a good way to capture a Torkoal. Jesus Christ, that was double edge. Okay. We're going to check like one. Oh, I have no music going. We'll check one other fight after this. I think this feels like a doable fight. And I imagine Apom has a pretty damn good catch rate. Venanet. Mag Cargo. I don't think Sunflower wins this 1v1. Oh, they also get Grass Whistle too. So they basically get the same moveset as Bayleaf. Sunflower's fast. Yeah, they're dead. What? Oh, I should have healed at the Pokemon Center here. Well, that doesn't seem to change my spawn point because we healed. Oh, no, actually, I don't think we healed there. Geo? Dive Crocodile. What do you... I don't know what you're cooking. Have you fought this lady? Okay. Emok. Chaser. I think we have done this fight. Chaser. Emok. Front of Battle Square. Swap to Fodder Apom. Do you think it knows about not being able to target right? Could we... Fodder Apom. Yeah, I guess my only concern with that one is, like, does... Well, we can always protect, too. It's just, like, does Espeon one-tap? You feel me? But, I mean, Dive probably has to kill. Mawile, Seadra. I'll lab it out. We are the innovators of Kaizo Colosseum. What's the Viper's type? Is it pure poison? It is. Cool. So you know what that means for me. Snakins. Okay, so Espeon seems really good for this fight. Please don't attract Espeon. I mean, the attract ends if you're dead. Ooh. Attract actually fuck them. Great. Yeah. Synchronize? Nah. This fight seems really easy as well. Meowth. Akins. Missy. Oh, but this fight doesn't have a shadow Pokemon, so there's no fucking reason to do this fight. Got it. No shadow, do not do this fight. Well, that's actually a great thing to learn. Cool. All right, I think it's time to actually run it back. Okay, I want one more serious run today, and then we're gonna run it. Yeah, I want one more serious run today. Okay. Back to the jump. Alright. See you, boss man. I love theorying out this game. Yeah. We're getting there. And then we're going to get fucked by the Colosseum. Cool. Ouch. Double edge. I don't think we see that move too often. I'm gonna say there's more things that get bad out this way, like either these critting, flinch. I mean, it really doesn't like super matter for this fight. We either win or we lose. That's such a shame. Flinch? Cool. Okay, we're getting real runs out of this now. Yeah, I think the most frustrating thing about this early section, besides that fight being pretty straightforward, is the fact you have to do so much story bullshit. Oh my god. But I do think we've got this down to a science. Fight 1, fairly consistent line. Fights 2 and 3 feel pretty solid. I like the Quilava fight. If that's consistent, which it just might be, then we're really cooking. Do we lead both of our shadow Pokemon? I mean, both of our normal Pokemon for the Quilava fight? I think so. Okay, double protect, double up on Exploud. Then we kill the Ludicolo. Same shit for fight 2. Then what we do on fight 2 is going to depend on the lead. Okay, so it's double protect turn 1 then. I think this is the lead we less prefer. Okay, double protect next turn. I guess that's just gonna chip the Hariyama coming in, which is fine. It already feels like a guaranteed capture, so any amount of damage can't hurt. So we're gonna go. You can throw the ball. And then you're going to psychic this guy. Okay. I think we've got fight. We've definitely got fight 1 and fight 2 solved. Who's getting lead seated here? Umbreon. Okay, so Umbreon swap. Fight 1, fight 2. Well, fight 1, fight 2, and fight 3 I think are all solved. And now we got to test what we did last time on the Quilava fight to see if this fight is also solved. If that fight is also solved. Hopefully Shadow Rush is enough to pick this up. Cool. Caesar, Gengar. Okay. We go heal up, and then we run this back. I mean, if we get to a point where we can consistently leave Pyrite, or head into Pyrite with 4 Pokemon, I'm very happy. All right. I think Quilava fight is the answer. All right, let's jump back into the... Ooh, I didn't want to do that. I think we would want to see Quilava in the back. Okay, that's fine. This might be the most annoying lead. I don't believe we're faster than the Gengar. I do like the line of just leaving the Quilava for last here. Oh, we are faster than the Gengar. So this should be... Because I don't think this is guaranteed. Okay, no, it is guaranteed. Okay, so then that could just always be Psychic into Gengar. And this fight is especially easier if this is true. Ouch. Cool. Alright, this is going to be T-Wave into the Quilava, and this is going to be pick up the kill with him, Power Fire. Okay. I think this fight's solved, too. Yeah. I like this fight a lot. Oh, I was going to say, why did Synchronize have no effect when I was doing this? Yeah. What do you mean, how does this ROM hack work? I think you throw the ball. And we go into our menu. It is a modded version of Colosseum with all the fights being boosted to level 100 and a lot of the fights being changed. Not quite a gauntlet. There are like fights that are back-to-back, like that Mirror B thing. The Colosseum sections, though, yeah, I guess they would be gauntlets. Like, those sections feel odd, are in like an odd situation rules-wise. Because this needs to be protect. Like, if you have a lead Pokemon die during, like, a Colosseum bout, I don't know how you keep on playing during it. Or I guess you would just, like, immediately have to swap out on turn 1 because they get healed in between battles. How to go about so this Pokemon, in the base game, you start with Espeon and Umbreon, and then you can only snag Pokemon that you get in battles. From the way I'm treating the Nuzlocke of this, because the battles are so hard and because you only get Pokemon in these sections, is I think you'd be able to snag every Pokemon. But, like, if you kill it in battle, obviously, then you don't get the capture that. Well, that's how it is in the game. Like, if you kill them in battle, there's, I think, very few where you get a second capture chance. Colosseum is a really cool and interesting game. I'm sad we got XD and then, like, the concept was abandoned. I mean, we did get Battle Revolution, but that doesn't have, like, a single-player mode. So, incredible fight there. I think we want to go to the purple cowboy hat next. I think purple cowboy hat with Harry and Espeon is really good. We do have Fake Out available to us. How, what shadow gauge is available is really weird. What does Kale lead? Also, I need to double time this shit. Yeah. Too many goddamn cutscenes and too much goddamn walking. Yeah, it's a very interesting game and very interesting concept of like a game that is also exclusively double battles, which adds to the factor of why I think people don't want to Nuzlocke this shit. It's not meant to be Nuzlocked. Everything being a double battle, meaning that you can just get like doubled up and get fucked. Not great either. I'm not convinced Hariyama has access to Fake Out, which is the only thing that's making me hesitate of fighting Cowboy Hat before Kale. But I do think I still want to lead Hari Espeon, regardless if they have Fake Out or not. I think that's just a good lead for this fight. Okay. Let's see. Flygon Raichu is a fairly annoying lead for us. I think this is double protect for Fake Out. Yeah. Giga Drain, okay. I think the Raichu's annoying, but can't lay out as much damage as Flygon can. Yeah, the sketchy thing about any double battle situation here like this, like any sort of double up is potential for death. It's like a double up is really great if it doesn't kill the Pokemon, but a double up is really bad because any Pokemon can just die out of nowhere. It's a weird 50-50 because if it like a double up is good and they don't kill the Pokemon and they have Protect, which it seems like everybody does, then they can just Protect the next turn, which is real nice. Speaking of protecting, I think this needs to be Karate Chop here and then Protect from Espeon. Nice. Cool, we got the double up. Incredible. And there's the Shadow Pokemon. I want to say... Do we ever swap here? This could be... I think Hari throwing the ball and Espeon swapping feels like the best one to cover our options. And additionally, Munch, it introduces really interesting situations like this, where it's like, we get a free turn if Sneasel gets captured, because they don't get to attack and we capture them, so then it just becomes they only get to act with one. But if something like this happens, we lose a turn, they get to attack, and then this is a little sketchy. We're hoping for, like, Shadow Ball T-Bolt this side. This is why we swapped out the Espeon. Okay, called it out. Ouch. Okay. This is probably Protect Umbreon. Do I want to just rip into this Raichu? Assuming Shadow Move with the self-recall, it puts us into death range. I think this is Protect Umbreon, though. I feel like Sneasel probably has a decent-ish catch rate. Not decent enough, evidently. Okay. Double up. Double up it is. Cool. All right. Are we in too deep? There's still so many Pokemon in the back. I think we need the reinforcements of catching the Sneasel ASAP. This might just be an unfortunate we didn't get the captures. Or maybe we do, like, try to run down the Raichu. Third time's the charm, though. Yeah. 6 Pokemon fights are just so many resources to bear down on. I mean, you're going to damage yourself. T-Bolt will probably just kill Cool Lava, unfortunately. Yeah. A rough situation. Go back in and, like, protect again. Yeah, I think the only way we leave this fight alive is catching Sneasel. I mean, if we caught Sneasel like 3 turns ago, we would be so in business. But now we know Sneasel might be one of these where we have to, like, slowly catch it. Maybe? Fuck. But definitely wasting 4 turns trying to catch a Shadow Pokemon, I think probably is not the move. Dog, this is miserable though. We're almost out of all of our balls. I guess I've got to be more knowledgeable on catch rates. Because this just feels bad. Good Lord, thank you. Yeah. Double protect? Okay, let's hope T-Bolt doesn't kill. If it does, I mean, we get a Pokemon in for free. Cope. Okay, this is... I don't believe we gotta rush down this side. Who's still left on this team? Kadabra? Might be this actually. Like if we don't hit the range, get him. Unforge, are we faster than it? And we get a drop that doesn't matter. This might just be a dead Espeon. Okay, it's probably a roll for that. Harry Mama? Okay. It's not over, per se. But I think we need a incredibly good protect call out here. I think I need double target into Hariyama, and I need this bite to kill. Or at least if we kill with the bite, we're faster and we kill an Oko. I mean, flinch, Oko. Okay, no. Now we just need Raichu to target the right slot. Okay. Hariyama's not faster than Raichu. I think this, again, has to be a crazy call out for that, plus this. I mean, we're faster, so maybe a bite. Give us additional outs. You're going to play to every single out you have available to you. So flinch or beautiful. And then this is going to be Shadow Ball and then protect on Espeon. Yeah. So seeing as this fight is winnable, if you just happen to capture it on the 5th try, is at least good. Quick Claw. Oh my god, Sneasel's guy looks so bad. Okay. So everyone is dead except Espeon and Sneasel. The Pokemon with the black... Oh my god. This game has too many cutscenes too. Holy shit. Half of the early game is just mashing buttons. Bum 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 bum. Oh no, Hariyama's still alive. Okay. This is... I want to get into the Colosseum in Pokemon Colosseum, you know? It's 2 deaths. Any items we want to grab? That's just Amulet Coin now. So Umbreon and Quill go to the death box. We can do the fight that... Okay. When does the next challenge... Two things we want to learn of this. I mean, we know what most of the battles do. Pyrate's mother. Who the hell is Pyrate's mother? We need to know how to advance the story. That's pretty important. And then we also... I think we've got a good idea of what fights we should do and in what order. You're not a battle. Well, that's another fight. How dare I try to advance the story in a Pokemon game? My B. You think this is Boom coughing? I have a feeling that's Boom coughing. Oh, that's definitely Boom coughing. Bet you I one tap it though. Cool. Who is this chaser called? Is this Shadow Murkrow? I see a bad Pokemon, and I assume it is a Shadow Pokemon. Let's give that a shot and do a little Swaparino here because I don't want to be. Espeon can't really do too much there. I think keeping the bug move on Espeon though might beat the move Cross-Eyed Sneasel. Ooh, EQ's gonna hurt. And Sneasel's dead. Are we gonna get double killed because of Gen 3 double battle mechanics? Synchronize? Nah, that guy's smart. I would like to know if this person has a Shadow Pokemon or not. We're just still collecting information. Cool. Would be an interesting Shadow Pokemon. That's going to kill Espeon. Didn't kill them. Jeez, okay. We love power creep. Okay, now we get to find out if this fight is just completely worthless. Yep, it's completely worthless. There's no Shadow Pokemon in this fight. No Shadowmon. Avoid. Fucking Christ, bro. We protect because we're going to get doubled up. Yeah, Hari's popping off. Dive? Oh! That's how dive works? Good to learn that that's how dive... If you protect dive, it doesn't go through. Definitely was changed. Yeah, I wonder if dive's a one-turn move in this game. Because Croconaw does get dive instead of surf, because surf is busted, of course. Great. So we learned that is a fight we don't want to do. Her, that's a fight we don't want to do. Yeah. Would make sense that they would balance the game that way by doing that. Maybe if we talk to a guy in place who runs Colosseum, that will be our answer for... if we can actually move forward in this game. Because obviously we want to, if possible, have 6 Pokemon going into the Colosseum. But we don't have any clear indication on when the next challenge starts. Or if we have to, like, fight some people in the square. What have you. But I mean, at least we can consistently get runs here now. Now we've got, like, the idea of what happens. Get out of the way, kid. Okay, I don't think these kids help us at all. Maybe we have to go do stuff with this guy. Okay, let's find where Pepe Sylvia goes. And then maybe we can enter the Colosseum. Because I want to know what goes on in the Colosseum, you feel me? Not in here. We've already checked the hotel in previous runs. There's looks like progression to me. The gears. Okay. Pretty sure from when I was a youngin', I remember where the gear is. I believe the gear is back at the outskirts stand. Or it's at that Realgam Coliseum. But again, this adds to my complaints even more that it begins with so many godforsaken cutscenes. Wow, wow. Gears. Well, we learned how to progress the story, which is important. It took us, I think, 5 balls to capture Sneasel, so we lost more than we would like on that first battle. Oh, no, we did learn something. We learned that there's another fight here that doesn't have a Shadow Pokemon. This guy is a fight that doesn't have a Shadow Pokemon either. So that guy and her are worthless fights. Yeah, we couldn't do the Sneasel sack because it took 5 balls to capture them. How can you... I guess it'd probably be easy to tell if I'm carrying a fucking gear on us. Gear. Yeah. 30 years I've been cranking gears. Yeah. I don't know. I like, again, like... It really just depends on the matchups. Okay. I want to know what goes on in the Colosseum battle. Surely these aren't all 6 Pokemon fights as well. Surely. I might give her Focus Band and give Hariyama Quick Claw. I didn't check. Because I wasn't sure if Hariyama was unshadowed enough that they had fake out there. That was my concern of like doing that fight, not having fake out, and then just getting owned. You feel me? Because we didn't use Hariyama at all in the Quilava fight. Give me 1 second. It does seem like when you bring them into battle, like for the first time or even the second time, the whole gauge drops. But it's weird because, like, look at this. Like, I think we've used fake out in battle now. Okay, now it shows. Okay. I think it, like, doesn't show until they're called for the first time in battle, so it's a little weird. Okay, let's find out how the Colosseum works. Bum, 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 bum. Aggrieve. Did we already fight Aggrieve? Nah. Kingler Persian. That's probably going to be fake out from Persian, and it's faster than both, so let's double protect the scout. Yeah. Double targeting there. Interesting. Okay. Pretty low special attack, if I'm not mistaken. Persian is fast as hell. Okay, hitting through is nice. First battle of the Colosseum having attract strats even more makes me understand why people don't want to play this game. Okay, it killed itself. I wonder if Double Edge with rolls always sees kills there. Let's hope this Karate Chop kills. Nice. Yeah, Hariyama seems kind of like the GOAT. Sable Eye. I think to scout we go Shadow Rush here and protect. Because I want to find out if this Sable Eye has any attacking moves. It at least has fake out. Beautiful. Okay. Lefties. Oh, Salic. Uh-oh. Well, I think this becomes Shadow Rush here. I think this is a double protect to save their life. Okay. Thank you, Moon Man. Shadow Ball. Sable. Fake out. Gligar. Okay, so it does have an attack move. Shadow Ball. You know, Espeon's going to be really... Espeon plus Apom is really good for this, I'm seeing. Because Espeon can bait Shadow Ball moves and then swap out into Apom. I think that duo is going to be very important here. I can already see it. And yeah. Ace. Okay. I think we've actually learned a decent amount from this. With 6 Pokemon, that feels a hell of a lot more doable. And we can get there, so we would have... Do you have a safe escape from before Cal? I do not. Because I think Kale first is not the worst thing in the world anyways. Even though I guess Hariyama and Espeon do that fight. Because if we can go into the Colosseum with, like, both evolutions, Hariyama, Apom, Sunflora, Sneasel, that seems kind of hype. Kingler Persian. Yeah. Kingler Persian is an odd lead, though. I mean, Kingler Persian is just a good lead for Hariyama. Man. I wonder if you can... I know you get healed in between fights, so I'd assume you get healed before the first fight. Because if you could lead with, like, pre-damaged Espeon... I don't know. Actually, I don't think that would be that great, right? Like, you could always bait Fake Out. I mean, you're always going to be protecting turn 1. Double protect turn 1. Yeah. Yeah, that Torkoal does interest me. Took the trash out. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Yeah. But I think we're actually making progress in this game. I do feel like we've got ourselves Torkoal Boom Guy. I know, Moonman. I know. But it's like, if I can't imagine the damage that Fake Out does makes the capture monumentally easier. I think I'm wasting a turn. Well, it really, and it also depends on the lead. Like, if we Fake Out and then we swing on the other mon and then we just have one dead Pokemon in front of it, I guess maybe that baits. But yeah, I understand Fake Out is good in double battles. I feel like I understand that more than most from playing Pokemon Run and Bun. I understand what you're trying to say. Anyways, gamers, I think that's probably going to do it for today. I'm cooking, you gotta trust me. No. The only thing you're cooking is Crystal Beth. Anyways, gamers, hopefully, probably going to be back tomorrow. Playing what? Who knows? Maybe more of this. This is fun that we're now, like, making headway, and now we've got